Bobby Valentino.
Right.
You bodyguard for him, even at one of the Diddy situations or a Diddy-esque event.
Right.
He has said to you,
don't even excite him
no more.
But he was there with 2 females. He had 2 girlfriends at the time. He had 2 females with him. I'm thinking they was normal females. They wasn't normal though.
I mean,
and this is one of them situations.
Abnormal?
Look, man, they went to go.
Oh shit! Man.
Damn. And if you type him up, he done got caught with several Transformers.
Yeah, it's crazy because again, we had I did an interview with Bobby Valentino and Chingy, and they opted to do it together. And as I did it together, we also interviewed Sydney Starr here.
And all together?
No, just Chingy and Bobby. They said they had to do the interview together. So we interviewed Sydney Starr, and she brings up the whole Chingy stuff and like, this is water under the bridge and blah blah blah. But I'm looking at the connection of it. I'm like, man, for that story to be a thing, and then Sydney and then Chingy, it just looks away.
First and foremost, I don't mean to cut you off.
Go ahead, please.
Salute real life production.
Yes.
Salute Joker. Salute Rook. Salute Fab. You've been outside a long time, bro. You done seen a lot of stuff, bro. You know when something look fishy.
Right.
Mm-hmm. You probably know that, hold on, man, the back door open right now. They probably, just like y'all know, bro. When something look a little weird, you get that feeling.
Right.
It's not all a coincidence, bro.
Katt Williams is no stranger to controversy, and his bold, unfiltered remarks often attract attention. Recently, his comments about Diddy have elevated his reputation for exposing wrongdoing. Williams accused Diddy of being a manipulative force in the music industry, while his cryptic statements about spiritual warfare left fans questioning their deeper meaning. What did Williams reveal about Diddy, and how does it tie into the mogul's ongoing legal troubles? The stakes are high, with potentially explosive consequences.
Trying to get interested. Oh, okay, there we go. Boom, boom, boom. All right, Joker, coming to you right now. Yeah.
Yeah, so this is what you did to the young man.
Yeah. So that's when I had 50 on me. Yeah, I had to shoot through the door. And like the dude who said call 911, he got hit in the neck, hit an artery, shot blood all through the ceiling on the porch, everywhere. Oh, let me get it right. My bad.
Yeah, please. Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah, so the video I just sent you, that was a situation where I had a bounty on my head. So basically what happened was a group of guys pretty much ran a train on a girl. She was passed out, underage, and we at the spot. And somebody come busting through the door. It's a female. She's like, where Big Homie at? I'm in the back on the couch, sleep. I hear her calling for me. I'm like, what's up? She said, look at this. So she threw me these purple sweatpants. I'll never forget this. And I'm like, what am I looking at? So immediately on the outside of the pants, I see like some like dry white substance. And then like inside the pants, I see a lot of dry blood. I'm like, these look like some little girl pants. What's going on? They did this to my daughter, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. They bragging about it, making posts on Facebook, calling my daughter a hoe. She an honor roll student. She went over there with her friend, et cetera, et cetera. And she came with a bag of money, bro. Like, she came with a bag of money, bro. Like, and she wanted retribution for this. She called law enforcement and stuff like that. You feel me? I guess they wasn't working fast enough for her.
Katt Williams has never been one to shy away from controversy.
Katt Williams has never been one to shy away from controversy. Earlier this year, during an interview on Club Shay with Shannon Sharpe, he made a seemingly lighthearted jab at Diddy, because P. Diddy be wanting to party and you got to say no. The remark sparked laughter, but when Diddy was arrested in September 2024 on serious charges, many began to wonder, did Katt Williams know something the rest of us didn't?
With another person in a mascot-like outfit, like dry humping in the floor.
That's some funny shit to walk into.
Yeah, when I first seen it, I just walked past. I'm like, what the fuck is that going on? So I go to the refrigerator, I give my money.
Fully costume.
I don't know, man.
This wasn't a Halloween party. It don't even matter, but
no, this was March. This was not my birthday.
Spring break.
They call themselves furries.
Oh.
Furry fetish.
I quit on the spot.
I heard of that. See, yeah.
I said, I don't know.
How many? Because you said you have to go to the car a lot. Like, damn, I'm gonna be in the car.
Yeah.
How many times you be like, I'm gonna just be in the car?
Yeah, so I really started making it my protocol. Like, you know, I'm gonna come in and demonstrate. You feel me? But like, you know, but you just get tired of like bro, I don't want to see naked men, bro. That's my preference, though.
Yeah.
I'm allowed to have that preference. So like, you get tired of that, bro.
How do you handle being hit on?
Yeah, so that's another reason why I go to the car, because you can't be that guy at the gay party getting mad at the gay dudes hitting on you.
Right.
You at that.
What?
You the jerk right now. You the clown. You at they shit getting mad. They try to see what's to you. Yo, dumbass.
Give me a take on the flack that Meek Mill has gotten throughout all this. You know,
Meek Mill's situational awareness is just low, bro. Like, that's all it is. But the man had his Amazon account hooked to his Twitter. He buying dildos and everything. It's showing on his Twitter, bro.
You can't do that.
Look that up. That's real. He's just crazy, bro. Like, that's all it is. Like, you know, I feel like Meek is an honorable dude. He just kind of, he just don't be up to speed a lot of times.
Is that audio real? What are you getting?
I don't know. That audio, I can't confirm that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because my thing is this, like, the feds announced that they have a video. You see what I'm saying? So, like, if they making these type of announcements, bro, if they had anything on Meek Mill, bro, like, that's everywhere. Because he just got out of jail and then got off of probation, got a judge fired and all type of things. Like, so it's people who want to see him look bad.
Right.
So if they had it, it'd be out.
Now, you mentioned getting shot multiple times. You were also in a car crash.
Yeah.
What has been the most, life-threatening thing that happened to you where you really was like...
Williams later explained that his comment about avoiding Diddy's infamous parties was no random quip. He saw Diddy's actions and influence as...
Williams later clarified that his comment about avoiding Diddy's infamous parties wasn't just a random quip. He believed Diddy's actions reflected deeper issues within Hollywood's power structure. Hinting at impending revelations, Williams suggested the industry's lies and corruption would soon be exposed, adding a layer of intrigue to his remarks, now seen as a prophetic warning.
So we had took action into our own hands. I kind of regret doing this, but then I don't, because like that little lady thanks me every day. You know what I'm saying? Her daughter, I became like a mentor to her. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just a bad circumstance, which just led to there's more darkness, you feel me? Because like, I didn't know that like they could come up with that much money to put it on me. I didn't know that. So after we found out what was going on, like people came through spinning, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like really trying to get up with me, and like shout out to the Google gang, phone now, shout out to them Insanes. So, yeah, but the guys rallied behind me, bro, and like, we defeated them. Oh, bro, we had some bloody days, though. You know what I'm saying? But we ended up coming out on top. They was bogus, though. And Fred, you a hoe. Phone now.
Yeah, Fred.
Right here.
When you have a price on your head, how do you operate in that space? Like,
It's time to turn up. That's what we live for. Let's get it. You call a guy, let them know what's going on. And then now it's time to play ball. What's up? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, when if you really in the field, if you really get in that water, if you really get wet, bro, like.
Is that a Chicago thing?
Yeah, bro, I ain't gonna lie. My city, our head's fucked up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, because if I go to other cities and states, like,
niggas own that, but
they own that, but they don't identify with that.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
It's like, okay, we'll get on that with you,
right,
but we came to kick it.
right,
You feel me? We don't even really want you to know that we into this.
right.
Where we come from, oh yeah.
Everybody on that.
Bro, it's the most, I'm getting chills.
Hard pressed to find someone not on that.
Bro, my city, bro. Think about this, bro.
For Williams, his disdain for Diddy is deeply personal, rooted in his admiration for Tupac Shakur, who was more than just an icon to him. The theories linking Diddy to Tupac's death, though unproven, have fueled Williams's contempt for the bad boy mogul, solidifying his animosity.
Be with underage people, boy or girl. But it's like almost too many cases. What are your thoughts when you hear underage in Diddy in the same sentence of any type of contact?
People said the same thing about R. Kelly. They said that there's no way, and it turned out to be true. What I've learned is, like, the most, I've been to Billionaires Row. Like the most wealthiest guys I ever met have strange quirks, I would say. Like some of the richest dudes I know, they like being tied up and things along those lines. And there are 150,000 unaccounted for children that cross the border every year that are unaccounted for. There is a certain level of darkness that comes with levels of high wealth, because Rook just asked me right now that I think that he could rape somebody. These are people who are not used to being told no. And like, I know a gentleman who has a yacht, right? The yacht probably costs like $200 million. And there's an entire staff that stays on this yacht. They stay for 6 months. The other staff come for the next 6 months. So if you got enough money, you can buy a person. You can buy their time. So that's the level of what's going on.
Speaking of, we're going to jump around this interview a lot, so we're going to come back to things, but let's just stay with R. Kelly. You came up in Chicago.
Yes, sir.
You actually went to school with the victim that was on that tape?
Yeah, at Providence St. Mel.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
So, for what you know, because back in 2003, I think his case, he got acquitted in 2008, is because there was no victim.
Right.
From your knowledge of what you feel, why was the victim not coming forward in that scenario?
Money.
No, so we're talking about the 13-year-old girl on the camera?
14, man. Come on, man. Come on, don't do it. Don't do him like that.
That's 13-year-old.
People gotta understand something. I grew up around this guy.
Yeah.
My uncle is his personal pastor.
Oh,
so
Williams didn't hold back when explaining his feelings, stating, "I just don't like you walking around scot-free because you're a demon." He elaborated on his belief in spiritual warfare at the core of the entertainment industry. For Williams, calling out figures like Diddy goes beyond personal misdeeds. It's about taking a stand in the battle of good versus evil.
Let's Google Yo Gotti's net worth.
You got it? I want to say I'm pulling it. Okay, they got it listed as 100 million.
Yeah, so if your net worth is 100 million, you probably have 50 million liquid capital. So let's put some in perspective.
Right.
Elon Musk is donating $45 million a month to Donald Trump's campaign.
That's wild business.
So in 2 months, he's donated Yo Gotti's net worth to Donald Trump's campaign. So that should give you some perspective.
Right. For sure.
Yeah. I haven't really met many rappers with money. Like most rappers that I meet are living middle class. So like, if you see them with the 200,000 stack, that's all they got.
Right.
Yeah.
For sure, that's all they got.
Why do we? Because this particular platform was built off of the love of hip hop and music.
For sure.
But it's hard to run a business off hip hop and music.
Yeah.
So why is it that rappers are so broke?
First and foremost, you gotta really think about it. Remember that song by Birdman? What did he say? I got everything in my mama name.
Yeah.
Come on now, that's just poor money morals right there.
Right.
And then most of us come from a street element. So, you can't just go down to the bank and buy $1 million house without getting indicted. So the rap game is entertainment. Like I remember when the gangsters would take their homie who not a killer, but he can rap. This our rapper. We pushing behind him.
Right.
Now they want you to be a killer, a robber, a drug dealer, and a rapper. It's a flux in the game. You feel me? So like the jury.
Williams' critique of Diddy extends beyond philosophical musings. He has also spoken out about the notorious parties Diddy has hosted for years, gatherings that have become legendary in Hollywood for their excess and infamy, fueling further controversies surrounding the mogul's actions and influence.
I got to ask you, there has been so much going on in the music industry and the headlines pertaining to Diddy. How closely are you paying attention to his case, the allegations, and the things that are coming forward with him?
I don't pay attention to none of it. I just kind of like to pay attention to the truth. When that time manifests, then, we'll speak about this, hopefully when that time comes. As far as I'm concerned, I don't really like to speak on situations that I'm not well versed in, and that's not really my situation. You know what I'm saying? But I wish the best for everyone involved. God bless everyone involved. And, I think that we should all kind of be a little more mindful of how much we speak on other things when it's as sensitive as this.
And it's incredibly sensitive.
It's extremely sensitive, and I think that people don't keep in mind the effect of what their opinion can have. And I think it's really, really important that we reserve our opinions until we understand what the undisputed truth is, because an opinion can detrimentally affect someone short-term and long-term. And I just, from my own learning experiences and being through, none of us are exempt from going through challenges and obstacles and trials and tribulations, some are way more intense and extreme than others. But I think at the end of the day, as we go through these things, we learn from them, and we also got to learn how to help people get through them. And that's the angle in life that I like to approach things from, because I know if any one of us is going through challenges in general, we do want some sort of help and guidance and support to not make those mistakes again.
Have you had the chance to speak to Diddy?
I spoke to him a few times before, it got a little out of control. But a lot of the times when people are going through things, you gotta respect the space and the privacy that they need to process how they're gonna deal with the things that they're going through, and I just wanna see the right end result for everyone.
Busta, those rings are not big enough.
not bling.
Let me see. What? That ain't bling?
No.
What? Every time I see you, you are rocking some serious jewelry.
Bling is shiny stuff. This is not shiny stuff.
No. Who is this?
This is called the ancestors inspired us to invest in valuable stuff,
Well,
not just shiny stuff. Bling is for those guys.
According to Williams, these events aren't just glamorous parties but also questionable activities many in Hollywood prefer to ignore. The industry's silence is about self-preservation, with some insiders unsure which parts of their experiences are fabricated, as 50 Cent once hinted at Williams' claims.
They just smoked the dude on the street, smoked him. And then they pulled his pants down and spit in his ass on the street outside.
Yeah. That's wild.
They taking it to a different level.
Does growing up in Chicago make every place really feel like a walk in the park? Like, and does it dull your senses when you go home?
Nah, I'll say this. If you go to any place and think it's a walk in the park, you a fool. So like, I feel like them real Chicago boys know that, all right, the level of violence here is not the same, but I'm going to even be more on my P's and Q's now. Because here, this the most anybody ever said hello to me.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I'm like, bro, I just got off the plane. I've been up 30 hours. I'm hungry. He said, just hang out with me for a second. We pulled up. We bought the beef brisket out, and we went to 7-Eleven.
Yeah, very friendly.
Damn, I'm liking Texas.
Southern hospitality, man.
It exists. It exists. But where I'm from, hell no. The Uber driver, they got plastic in the car. You can't even reach them.
Damn.
What? The man took me to a barbecue spot. He said, "You wait right here."
You wait right here. Here's the keys. Car running.
I said, "How much I owe you?" I cashed out $15. I'm eating the beef brisket in the car.
Damn.
Not that bad, but you have a nigga jump in the Uber car and just try to rob the nigga and shoot him for no reason.
Yeah, that's just that broke, goofy shit. Like, this the problem, bro. They made being a crash out cool.
Right.
Where I come from, you better get a job if you can't hustle in the street. Go to work. Come catch us after work. Like, a Uber driver, man, he not finna have no 100,000 on him, man. So you finna catch a felony to get a debit card and $50, you's a straight thorn.
Williams believes the silence of Hollywood insiders stems from fear of exposure. Even if he's at a Diddy party, he claims to be there as a spy, determined to shed light on the darker corners of the entertainment world and expose its hidden truths.
It's way better than most rappers that I see.
Better.
You feel me?
Shout out KD. Shout out KD, Gym City.
Sitting on that right there.
Yeah.
And like his YouTube channel.
Yeah.
He got baguettes, man.
Yeah. Come on, man. And shout out
But
KD
you can
Customs.
tell y'all really into jewelry.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, rappers is getting that. They gonna hand them that. Like, the label is finna pay for that. They not finna.
Right.
We used to get people's jewelry back. And we stopped after we said, wait a second, man. You just paid us $10,000 to go get back a CZ chain? Because if your chain gets took in the rap game, your career finna go down.
Right.
Yeah.
So imagine that. You go somewhere to do a show, they take a fake chain from you, and then now you got to pay some real gangsters to go get it back for you. You just got $15,000 for the show. You got to pay them 10. You leaving from out of town with 5 bands.
Man, yeah. Dirty gang.
Williams's words have earned praise from fans who admire his courage, but they've also raised questions about his motivations. Is he genuinely crusading for justice, or is this another chapter in Hollywood's long history of public feuds? Regardless, his comments have reignited interest in Diddy's past and present, especially amid the mogul's legal challenges.
Oh, boy. he just perverted.
Y'all trying to get me in it? Yeah. Okay, we good. We can talk about that. I can talk about that, bro. Because I got an opinion on that too. Like,
okay, well, yeah. What's your opinion on?
I mean, like, bro, he fucked up. He did a lot of bad shit. You know what I'm saying? He did a lot of bad shit, but I guarantee you.
Everybody keeps saying bad shit, but they only talking about freaky shit. Are we talking about freaky shit or we talking about criminal shit? That's what I'm confused
Criminal
about.
And freaky shit.
Oh, he did some criminal shit. Okay, I ain't heard nothing about the criminal shit.
I done heard all type of shit, man. But it'll be allegations like you gonna hear, about shit. But
is Diddy just that gangster to where? If you look at the history, we talking about a nigga that's accused of killing Pac, accused of killing Biggie, accused of shooting the club up that Shine was in. That nigga done got away with a lot of wild shit, bro. If we talking about,
he shot that lady in the face.
Yeah, he shot the lady in the face, bro, and didn't do no time. Like
she said she.
There's a nigga out there that's done did the same exact shit that Diddy did, and he's still doing it though.
But he ain't popular like Diddy.
It's just Diddy, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, look, why? Tell me why all the people who really got some money is saying like, man, look, for real, like, a lot of the people out here with some money doing the same shit, but I'm gonna let y'all have it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But that nigga was next level though. He was next level.
But for real, think about it though. Why you think they like, I'm gonna let y'all have it, but like,
But you know what?
Can't even really speak on it, but it's they doing the same shit over there, but y'all crazy over here. Y'all don't even know.
Yeah.
Like, man, come on, bro.
I'm gonna bring
it's
this
the truth,
bro. They talking about it's some minors involved, bro.
It is.
That's not even where it get fake. It's been fucked up. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's not where it get fucked up. You don't even know how far it really went.
Well, really don't
you know what I'm saying?
So let me hear you. When you start seeing, right, we starting to see bodyguards. We got Jaguar Wright speaking on shit. When you hear these stories about just the industry as a whole, you know, do you believe any of this shit? Do you feel like some of it's cap? Do you feel like some of it's real?
I don't know, bro. I'm not a fan, so that shit don't really mean nothing to me.
Diddy's arrest earlier this year marked a dramatic shift in a career once celebrated for success and innovation. While the charges remain unproven, the allegations have tarnished his legacy. Williams, a vocal critic, is determined to keep that shadow in the spotlight, driven by his disdain for Diddy and Hollywood's culture of complicity.
Michael, since we have you here, I want to hear about this person you call your friend. You said you knew him better than anyone towards the end of his life, than anyone, correct?
Yes.
Did he share secrets with you?
Of course. The most hidden treasure trove of his life is with me. But I have protected Michael up till now.
Up till now?
Of course. Of course. I've said nothing that has been inflammatory about my friend. I protected Michael. You see, when I had a meeting at the house with AEG officials, and they pointed to Michael, the guy who could not pay me for months after taking care of him. And they said that he could not pay for the popsicle his daughters were using, the toilet paper that they were using to wipe their private areas, that he was penniless. I was shocked. As it was that time when Michael came to me trembling and trying to get me away from the AG official, who was Randy Phillips. I was shocked out of state. I should have just picked my bags up and leave had I been looking for money. But it wasn't money. It was about the love of Michael. I have suffered a lot. There's no doubt about it. But I don't hate Michael. Michael did not do me wrong. He did not want this to happen to me. Whatever happened to Michael when I was not there, it's probably his own misjudgment. And I believe that clearly happened because he was illogical, he was irrational, and he was in a withdrawal state from Demerol, which Dr. Arnold Klein was feeding him.
You said that he gave himself the drugs. You believe he gave himself the final fatal dose?
The premises cannot be breached. It wasn't breached. There was no one else in the house, in the upper chambers, but Michael and myself. I was away from him. The phone records shows that.
But again, I ask, shouldn't you have been with him?
No, because, that's a good question, because I gave Michael Jackson 25 milligrams of propofol.
No. Like, after my first year of being working with celebrities, I figured out what it was. I said, oh, so they all like this.
Alcohol.
Huh?
Does it always start with alcohol? Whenever?
No, a lot of them don't even drink.
Oh.
It's just them.
Just come in like,
Bro,
hungry.
so you got different levels of, but you got horny man, and then you got real horny man. You feel me?
So, what's the craziest thing you've seen?
About the animals. Well, animals were wrong.
Like the craziest thing that she was like, oh, nah, bro, I ain't, nah, bro, it's
I walked in on
As legal proceedings unfold, Diddy's future remains uncertain. The entertainment industry faces uncomfortable questions about power, accountability, and morality. Williams' comments act as a stark reminder that the glamorous facade often conceals a more complex and, at times, sinister reality within the world of fame and influence.